Hello, good afternoon. Today I'm in Zebras. Zebras itself, a distance with Castelo Branco to Fundão, with the north with Castelo Branco. I am the property here for sale, new property with a river. Yeah, you have a river, and river have water all here, and they have private area. Okay, but now I present you all. It is a public road after I explained all, but have a characteristic. The property stay there, the village and the good access, and my car stay another way for the river. The property continuing that way. Okay, if you see, stay the fence. After is the neighbor. That rock stay in the neighbor, but that fence is the border to the property, and the water line stay here. You see, have a little corner after the public road, on a small corner, not a lot of area, but stay inside the property, and then of course I want to know that. Now be careful, because here that corner it stay inside the property, but the most area stay here, and that is the river. Okay, using now I need to jump. Okay, almost area have a fence. Okay, that is a small terrace, for you have an idea. It's here that the top it's the neighbor, and they have a triangle for the water. It's a small area here, and the big area stay that way. Okay, it's 10 years to the Zebras. It's the name of the village near. The electricity and stay near that property, 1,000 meters, more or less that. Okay, and if you see, it's not easy because the sun, but I turn around. All that area you see here, it's private area, and inside the property. Okay, that is the border again. That construction stay inside the land. It's a house, not new, need works for living, but not a lot, I think. But after you're going there, and for now this is the principal access to the property. That area, it's a flat area, and good land for the agriculture. I think that's the better land inside the property, because if you have near to the river, normally you have rocks. I'll present you after that, for you have an idea. But all that area is flat, and it's have two terrace here. Access again to the house, stay there. But after I'm going there again for present you. And all that area, the second terrace, if you see, you have one, you have another. And one terrace more, and that terrace stay with the border with the river. The property, if you remember, continuing after the river, all that area it's private, okay? The property continuing after. It's not easy to cross because don't stay clean and have water, but you have I think it's possible to see a fence another way. I can try. You see that? Let me try. You see? Here. See, it's the fence. You see? No, I think it's that. And the river. Stay here. You have water all here, huh? You don't rain. And continue. And it's very, very near to the house. If you see, stay there, the house. That area, the rocks is granite. It's traditional rocks of that region. Castelo Branco have granite north and xisto south, and that area stay at north. You have granite. It's a more strong rock than xisto, and of course the view and that it's very, very different. All that area, that line, the property, that border stay, you have river, water. Okay? The north area don't have, but here all the time you have the river line inside the property. And the big rocks. All the time in that area the house stay near, and you have that beautiful rocks, big rocks, for do what you want. Sunset deck or another. Okay, that is the house here. Another small construction for guard the animals, nothing more. That is start to do the same, but don't finish. And that is the principal house to the farm. I present you now. Okay, the house you have two divisions, the kitchen and 2 rooms here, and a garage there. I think it's the correct name. Here, one room here. And the kitchen here. And another room here. the window, sorry. And upstairs you have a small area. Nothing more we have, but the roof, it's okay. And the structure, it's okay. The same. That way. You have another division, all open space. It's better here to see the roof. Have more natural light. And that's the view. Here it's another construction or start construction. Don't have roof, don't have nothing. It's only that. Here you have the pine trees area. You don't have a lot, but you have old pines, and it's nice in the summer because it's more fresh. But if you want to cut, that's okay. If you want mountain, I think it's okay the same. If you see very large, that would have a lot of years in that area. If you see, I think it's possible to see again here my car. Stay at the corner to the property. Yeah, my car stay there. That fence, it's the border. For have an idea, the big pines there is stayed at the neighbor. That big pine stay inside the property. That big rock stay inside, and that two pines, big pines there, stay inside the property because the fence cross there. It's represented before the flat area, and here is a little vale here. You see, you have rocks again. The river stay at south, now you stay at north. The property more or less north stay there, stay more or less a bit north, and continuing all that vale area. Okay, a little terrace. You see one here, have another there. For support the land, for more easy to using for the agriculture. Okay, and for have an idea now, it's not large that area for property. The property continuing after that fence is only for the animals, but I'm going there after. Now I turn back again the river, for you have an idea, another spot That's it. That's beautiful, in my opinion. All that area going inside the property because the property stay before the borders. The property stay before the river. Okay, now stay another local with the property. Stay the area more east. I try to explain all for you. That fence, if you see, all that area stay clean. It's a property again. Okay. Here, do again border with the river. We have that vines, but after you see the border, the vines is the border, and have the river again. All that flat area stay inside the property. All that there, that first wall is the neighbor. Okay, after is the neighbor, and that house is the neighbor because the land going directly that big pine here. But when I turn back, I explain better. That area, the river, don't have the same rocks you see in another way. It's more easy to using, or clean, or for using for what you want. The well here, and remember that wall is done. The border here, it's all flat area. After you have one neighbor. Going the same way, the flat area, the well stay down. I think it's possible to see. That is to the neighbors. Okay, that the same here. It's a neighbor. That big trees stay inside the property, and that mountain to the middle, to the first pine there, stay inside the property. After is another property. Okay. Here is, I think it's easy. Okay. Here, stay inside that flat area inside the neighbor, and the neighbor, and here going up here, do that to the big pine there. Because another way you have an olive oil, small olive oil, but he have there. I do that all for walk, for try to explain better. Okay. Because I understand that area is not so easy to explain. And again here, yeah, you cross that road, it's public road. We go to the river and another neighbors. Here the property going directly to the river, little and flat area you present before. Okay, the big pine stay there, cross the same the road. And that olive oil stay inside the property, and that area stay inside the property. Again, it's possible to see the flat area there. Down. And here the olive oil. I don't know if it's possible, you can see, I can try, but it's possible to see again the construction when you start the video there. You do a little veil and go up again, and there is the construction. Okay, that's the big pine, and cross again that big pine for the olive oil area. Is that olives stay inside the property, and the rocks again stay inside the property. Okay. They have another terrace there. All that olive stay inside. The big rocks stay inside again. That's the same. Again, a rocks area here. Now again, important information. Okay, the property, if you see that woods going there after, it's the border. That land to that wall, it's the neighbor. If you see here to there and here to that wall, okay, it's the neighbor. You have an access for that way, you don't need to cross your property, but all that area stay inside the property. But here finished to that corner and start the wood. It's the border, okay? The olive stay upstairs, stay inside the property. That flat area is the neighbor. But that flat area is again inside the property, and the river stays again inside the property. If you see, the fence stay after the river. Of course, the water line is public in Portugal, but the land it's private. And in this case, we have river again here. And at the moment we have all that rocks there. It's not a clean area, it's not easy to walk there, but it's easy. I need to clean something or do some, but it's a natural area and beautiful area, I think. At the moment, turn back the area where started the construction. If you remember, my car stay there. You remember that pine stay the neighbor. This is the Vale area. It's the river there. I stayed there before. And again the house stay here. And you're going there. So finish that video. And that's it. I remember in zebras, perfect access to that beautiful property. Near a river. That river have water all here. It's a Ucreza river. Okay, second more important river in that region. The first is the Tejo River, and that Ucreza River you have all here water. And you know, if you need any information about that or another property, please contact me, okay? It's a pleasure. Try to help.